Hi, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Lifestyle Makes Sense. Today is the beginning of week 8 of the year. Can y'all believe that? We are in February, deep in February. I've been working my butt off with these videos because when I tell you this Twisted Savings Challenge has worked me, it has worked me. We're not talking about any Twisted Savings Challenges. We are talking about just stuffing some ordinary savings challenges, and hopefully I can stuff some in my regular stuffing envelopes. A lot of changes for me today, you guys, but I'm not going to start off with the changes because I don't want to spend too much time in talking instead of doing. First things first, let me do this because I've had a person email me about my little coin box. On this side, I have just a little placer or something. Somebody wants me to get rid of this placer because they want to see all my coins. So to oblige you, I'm removing it. It served no purpose anyway, that's true, but I just like it there. I've removed it. Now you can see all the way through my coins. Are you happy? I hope you are. Let me go ahead and dump my coins while we're at it. I got a job doing an interior project, and I've talked about it on my Twisted Challenge videos, but it has really made me really appreciate budgeting because, man, I tell you, I don't even know how much money we're working with. I did a count of how much I have in each of my challenges. I'm proud of that, but like I said, let's count the money. Let's get started. And I'm going to fill you in on the changes as we go. I think that'll be good. Okay. So let's see how much cash we got to stuff. Part of this is from my interior decorating job that I had. I didn't have to get it out of my savings like I had mentioned earlier. I was going to get out maybe $300 to $350. So I didn't have to get anything out. I just stuck with whatever I had left from that job. So for doing that particular job. So that's what we're working with today because I've already taken some out of this to put towards my twisted savings challenges. And I hope you are one of the ones that are participating in that. So check out those videos, 51, 52. So we got 250s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. Oh, look at it. 110s. Got a 50 stuck in there. Let's put that 50 in there. You can tell I just kind of grabbed something. 10, 20, 30, 40. Another 40 in 10s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we're dealing with $462, and that's good because that's more than what I would have given myself to work with in this challenge. So, I mean, not challenge, but this week. It's been busy, you guys. When I say it's been a busy February, it's been busy. I like it because it's the shortest month of the year, but so far it has beat January in being the busiest month of the year so far. Okay, so let's get started. Right now, I'm not stuffing anything in my pay envelope, but I am going to delete some of my envelopes out of here because I'm doubling myself too much. So transportation is coming out because I have a transportation sinking fund. So I'm not going to be stuffing transportation double. Okay, if I want some money out of it, I'm going to get some money out of it. Health is also coming out because I have a health sinking fund. So I don't need to. We're not, you know, I know that I'm going to take money out of my, wherever I need to take it out of if I need to use it. So that we don't have to worry about. And if I don't need 2 health care funds. So those are the only 2 that's coming out of that. And I will redo that later. Now we're going to go into some sinking challenge, not sinking. Well, you know what? I better do that. I better go and do my sinking challenges first. So in my short debt, I'm still stuffing this because I want to come to the total amount before March. But right now I have $380 something in here, and that's enough for me to go ahead and place my order. But it's not time to place the order yet. So until that time, I'm going to continue to stuff until hopefully I reach the total amount by March, and then I'll pay it. But for now, I really could stop stuffing it if I chose to, because I've reached the deposit amount. But today it's going to get $50, and that will make it have 100, 150, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 380, 385, 390, 395, 400, 405, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $418. So if before long, I might just be able to pay the whole thing and not even worry about doing a deposit. Prescription is coming out because, like I said, I have a health and I don't need that anymore. TechFix is going to stay in here because, but I'm not going to stuff it, like overly stuff it like I had been trying to do, because what I found out is the equipment that I have with Verizon, they're not charging me interest on that equipment. As I pay it over time, over my bill, they're not charging me interest. So the only benefit would be that I would have a lesser monthly bill if I go ahead and pay those pieces of equipment out. So what I've decided to do is not do that right now. I've decided to focus on other things that I feel I can benefit from, like right now. So that won't be one of them. I'm going to continue to pay my monthly bill as it is. And if by chance I just happen to get in the mood to pay all the equipment off, I can. But it will only lower my monthly bill by like $50. And my bill is not bad as it is. So I'm not really big on working, trying to get that taken care of. I'm just not. So September's not going to get anything. 17 is going to get $17. And you know, we took everything we had in here last time and put it into my cakes. So that's why cakes has a lot in it than it had before. But we're going to start our 17 envelope over. Our YouTube is not getting anything because, as I mentioned, though, that twisted challenge that I'm doing, it's all going to a good cause for YouTube, and that includes you. So also this time of month, I want to share my investments, reviews, and my updates. And I've made some changes to my updates on my investments. So I'm going to talk about that towards the end of the video. In my sinking funds envelope, there are some things that are coming out of here. A lot of things that are coming out of here. So savings is one, because I have a savings in my everyday pay envelope that I plan on using for everything savings. I'm no longer going to have a savings sinking fund. I'm not going to have a personal sinking fund because I have one in my pay envelope, and I'm not going to have a food sinking fund because I really don't see the purpose in that for me and my household. I signed up just recently for HelloFresh, and that's one of those food delivery where they'll deliver the things to your home. I've discovered that I'm paying $300 less a month for groceries and eating out using that. I might try a different one. I saw another company that do it that I really kind of like. I may try hers too. and see which one I like best. But for right now, I don't need a sinking fund for food because I'm budgeting already on food. I don't just splurge on food like I used to when I was younger. Transportation is not coming out, but this is what happened to the other funds that I had for my interior decorating that I was going to put in the bank, but I ended up having to get 4 tires and an oil change. That was over $400 total for tires and an oil change. I managed to save $200 on that because I had a coupon, but I had to get the tires from them. So I did that and I was able to save. So that's where the other part of my money went for my interior decorating. Health, I'm going to keep this one. This will replace my prescriptions and the other health that I took out in my everyday pay envelope. I'm going to take out miscellaneous in my sinking funds because I have a miscellaneous in my everyday pay, and I don't see a purpose for having 2 of those. I'm also going to take out month ahead because I generally pay my bills the beginning of every month anyway, and technically I'm already a month ahead on them. I discovered when I went back and looked back because I always pay my bills like at the beginning before they're due. So I look at that as being like a month ahead. As far as this is concerned, I don't need that. I'm going to keep emergency for a little while, but I'm trying to build up that card, that emergency savings challenge card. So I'm not going to be really stuffing anything in this emergency sinking fund. I'm going to be working towards that challenge, scratching off that challenge card for emergency until I get that done. This self-care envelope is coming out of here because, as y'all know, I have an actual self-care challenge and it will last me a good little while. So I can use that challenge for all my self-care needs. I don't need this one anymore. So I'm leaving 3 to 6 months ahead because I would like to eventually get 3 months ahead on my bills and eventually 6 months ahead on my bills. Since I'm already like a month ahead, I want to work towards getting 3 to 6 months ahead. I'm also going to keep anniversary because there are 3 people that I dedicate gifts to every single year, no matter what. And even though I give other people gifts for their anniversary, sometimes it's not an ongoing thing with them. But I have 3 people that I do have an ongoing gift giving to for their anniversary. So I am going to keep this envelope, and also I can dedicate some towards myself, my anniversary as well. I'm going to keep tags, and for now I'm going to keep tiny house because I'm still working on it. I got a fence to put up, so I'm still going to work towards my tiny house, getting that fence put up, and then I'll be practically kind of finished with that. But until I'm finished with it, I'm going to leave that in there. So that sunk my sinking funds a lot. So none of these will be getting stuffed with this check because transportation, them tires kind of took me down through there. So what we will be doing today, let's go back to our savings challenges. And when I tell you that I got to get to a point where I really try to focus on what I want these savings challenges to go towards. Like this one, this is the coffee challenge. It's a gift challenge. So every time I scratch off something and it tells me to give a gift, I give a gift. And I feel so purposeful with that. But, you know, the other ones, I'm just kind of saving and doing what, you know, using them as a challenge to save. It's helping with that progress of saving, but I really like to try to have a goal, an end goal. But until I do, I'm not going to worry about it. Let me get me a coin. If you watch one of my Twisted videos, you'll see me giving a gift away. I finally scratched off one that made me give a gift away. So I enjoyed that. Let me see. I'm going to go right here in the middle today and see what we got. and it is the letter C. C gets $5. And I'm going to scratch off one more. I went to the top up there. Let me go to the top. Oh, let me take this out. Let me go to the top. All right, up there is the letter O, and it gets $3. So let me do that. 1, 2, 3. Man, I was trying so hard to give gifts away on this coffee challenge, but the money kept growing, so it's growing back. I gave a gift away, but I'm now growing it back until we finish this challenge. 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, and 3, $43. Uh-oh. Leave that right there until we get finished with that. Let me write down $8 was its total. We are going to do the Blackout Savings Challenge, and for that I need to get Siri to give me a number between 1 and 6. Give me a number between 1 and 6.
The answer is 2.
Answer is 2. Let's find number 2. There it is. Ooh, current month and current day. So the current month is the second month. The current day is the 19th. 19, 20, 21. We are doing 21. I just noticed I don't have any 20s. Didn't pay too much attention. We are doing 21, and I think I'm going to try to do another one of these because, like I said, I don't normally have goal amounts on my challenges, but I do kind of have deadlines, and I really want to get finished with this. I want to count it to see what we got going on. Let me get another number. Give me a number between 1 and 6.
That would be 5.
That would be 5. Like, she's just so smart. That would be 5. That's 2. Oh, Lord, 5. Uh-oh, I asked for it, didn't I? Well, it is $5.52. So I'll give it $52, and then I'll put in a 5. All right, 50, 1, 2, then I'll put in a 5. $5.52. That's how I had to start doing that challenge. I don't know what I was thinking of when I selected that as one of my options. So, of course, you know we don't count this. Let me see. How many more envelopes do we have? I want to finish this challenge. I really do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more envelopes. I don't know if it'll be finished before February is out. All right, so in our next challenge, this is my other Twisted Dollar challenge that I'm doing. It's the 52-week challenge, but I'm doing it mine with a twist. As always, several of you have asked me and have inquired, and you've gotten the directions of how I'm doing my savings challenge. But I am using the basic week guidelines, but I'm adding a twist to mine, so mine is saving actually more than is on that paper. But we are on week 8, and I'm behind because go in here now. I'm behind because I'm currently only on week 6, but I'm not going to stuff week 6 because you know you can move around and do it how you want to do it. So that's what I want to do. I want to move around. So I'm going to go, and like I said, it's a twist to the way I'm doing my savings challenges. So just bear with me as I go through this. I'm going to skip 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, and I'm going to jump to 11. So 11, I'm going to put $11 in there plus 10. That's what goes in envelope number 11. $11 plus 10. And then I'm going to jump to, I want to do envelope number, I'm going to try to do 3. Envelope number, let me do 12, because it's 12 plus 10, and that's $22. 21, 22. And let me jump down here. Do I have a 50? No, but I have a 60. Envelope number, I only got 26 in here, so I only did half the month first. I think that's gonna be all. Well, I could do envelope number 6. I'll do envelope number 6. And it gets 60 plus $6. So that's $66. 50, 65, and 66. I know it's so confusing as to how I'm doing this, but when you see my sheet that I go by, then it'll make sense. So if you're interested in that, you can email me. I don't mind. I'll share it with you. I just thought, since I was doing the other twisted dollar and penny challenges, I just was going to add one that I didn't have to end in February. I only put 26 envelopes in here though, and then when I finish this one, I'm going to add the other 26 for the other half of the year. But my plan is to finish this whole thing before the end of the year, but who knows. Okay, so let's go to our book and see what we can stuff. I really want to finish up some of these challenges as well, and I might have enough to do some. Let me see. So in eyeglass, if I do find a pen, I'm gonna do the 30, the 2 30s. That's 60. Can y'all see? Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do color in this 30, and I'll color in this 30. And that'll be $60 going into eyeglass. 50 and 60. Light bulb. Ooh, all them 80s, Lord have mercy. I don't have any change. 20, 25. Light bulb have any money in it? Let me see. It has $1. I'm gonna get a light bulb, $80. 50, 60, 70, 80. But I might as well, huh? Oh my goodness. I didn't wanna, but I will. I'll give it $80. I'll color in this one right here. 50, 60, 70, 80 for light bulb. Tic-tac-toe, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm Unbelievable. I'm gonna skip that one. But I am going to do Hangman because Hangman only have 2 more puzzles left. I think it have some in the back. But for up here, it only have 2 more puzzles left. So let me do 2 words for this one and finish this one out this go round. G-R-E-A-T and G-R-A-N-D. Great and grand. So let's add these up.
This G gets $5, R gets 8, E is 3, A is 1, T is 8. Go ahead and mark these. The G down here gets $5, R gets 8, A is 1, N is 3, D is 4.
Let's see what has to go into Hangman to finish it off for the time being.
We got 5 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4.
$46. Oh, wow, I'm doing all this big time talking. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It gets 46 and I'll owe it $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those over there. All right, so we are closing out Hangman with 50 in the bank, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, and 115. $115. So until we come across that challenge again in the book, we are done and done with that one. We don't have much left. We got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have $14 remaining. Let's see. I'm gonna be bold and scratch. All right, we got $2. 1, 2. Put that in. Follow the yellow. And I think I'm gonna scratch one more. Ooh, I may be able to scratch another one. That's $5. Say we keep going. I say we keep going. Watch me. All right, we got $7. What say y'all? What say y'all? You know what? I think I'm going to. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm probably I'm probably going to stuff one of a kind with 1 5 and 1 1 because that's all I have. 1 5 and 1 1. And that dollar, that dollar. I'm just gonna stuff it in coffee. How about that? They punked me out. I was scared. I don't want to owe myself. So, all right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this part of the video. If you want to stick around and check out my investments and my review and my update, please do so, because that's coming up right now. So guys, I first invested in some stocks back in December of 2022. I invested in 12 stocks. By the time 2/15 arrived, I had invested in 22 stocks. Now, some of these did good, some of these did bad, but just a general explanation, I end up selling some of my stocks. Some of them I sold because I wanted to sell them. Some of them I sold because I felt I had no other choice but to sell them. For example, Swivel, who you see here, SWVL Holdings. They announced that they were going to do a reverse share split, and that totally was foreign language to me. I had no idea what a reverse share split meant, but I soon found out, because if you remember, I purchased 55 shares of stock. They were 24 cents each, and I thought I was doing good by investing $20, and that gave me 55 shares. Well, when they did the reverse share split, that took my 55 shares down to 2 shares. So I'm like, what happened? And at the time, the share cost went from 24 cents to $3.73. Me still thinking, okay, well, maybe that's a good thing that the prices came up, has risen. Anywho, if the split hadn't happened and the price had went up to $3.73 with my 55 shares, that was a good thing, because I would have made $180 profit. But because it reversed my shares and minimized them down to 2, and it took away. So anywho, I end up having to sell, and I had put in $20. I only got back $6.97. So yeah, that was like a forced sale that I felt like I had to do. I also ended up purchasing a Chevron stock, which Chevron is a dividend company. So I always like to invest in companies that pay out dividends. And that's my thing. If they pay out dividends, I'm grateful for it. Chevron is one of these companies. Well, I had purchased $50 into Chevron stock. And then Chevron announced that they would be returning $75 billion to shareholders in a buyback. Well, of course, this was another foreign term to me. I had no clue what a buyback meant, but I came to find out that normally this is a positive gain for shareholders, because if they decide to, If they decide to sell their shares back, the flip side of that is taxes. So you'll owe taxes if you receive a cash return from when you do your, you sell your stocks back to the company, as it were. So please don't, use my word as the gospel about any of these explanations about buybacks and about reverse share splits and all that. Do your own research. I had to. I don't have anybody that's guided me through this, but I will say this. I sold some of my stocks. Yeah, so I sold 6 of my stocks, and I was able to get a return on those 6 for $65. And that was a positive return for me of $4.94 based on what I originally put into those, particularly those 6 stocks. I now have 16 stocks remaining. And of course, like always, they fluctuate, they go up and down, but I'm going to keep a close eye on them. I'm paying more attention to things that say they're going to reverse split or buy back. I am paying attention to that. But currently now, I am invested $440 in stocks, whereas I was at $500, which was my cap. So I have a little leg room to go, but right now I'm going to hold it. I'm going to not buy. I'm not going to sell. That's it. Anyway, have a great day, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and adios.